Previously on Sailing Cerebral.
These guys are about to go diving for the first time.
Captain presented us with some exciting news last night that we will be ending in Panama. Alrighty, good morning everybody. The day is upon us. Getting out of the Eastern Caribbean, heading west for I guess at least a 3-day sail over to Bonaire. At least Bonaire, maybe Aruba, depending on how things go.
How are you feeling?
Good. Ready for a big adventure.
Excited?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Awesome. Good
Cleared
job,
it.
guys.
Very well, very well. Onward.
Right now we're about to raise the Spinnaker. It's the first time we've raised this sail before, but we don't have a lot of wind, so we're hoping that the sail will catch more wind and we'll be going a little faster. So yeah, let's raise this sail.
Well, this is it. The day we turn west, we'll come as far east and pretty far south. We're in Grenada, which is about 80 miles from South America. We go west from there.
Get that D.
Well, day 2 sailing drawing to a close. The winds were favorable at our back. And we just saw some dolphins. So nice way to end the day.
So today is day 3 of the big sail and I feel tired. I'm a little bit sick. The first 2 days were okay for me. I was feeling good, I was not tired, I was enjoying it. And today is a little bit difficult for me. I just did my 4-hour shift and now I'm trying to rest a little bit.
What you doing there, Cody?
Catching a fish, it appears.
In the rising sun?
Little Mahi.
Little Mahi.
Gonna make for a tasty treat later.
After 3 days of sailing, we see land! Woo!
Alright, we're about to anchor in Aruba.
So today is the first morning in Aruba and I think that we are going to rent a car and explore the island. So that's really exciting.
Alright, the tour just started, didn't it? Are we late?
We're late.
Alright, it looks like they're over here.
And we usually cook it for about 10 hours. We let it sit down overnight.
You.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Flippy. Can I have some?
Yeah.
Nice, eh? Nice. Obviously we've all used this stuff before. This is real fresh though. So something I just learned, that aloe used to be used a little bit differently. They used to turn it into like a hard black rock because it made it a little bit easier to transport. And in those days it was mostly used as a laxative, which they don't really do anymore, but that's interesting. This is where all the magic happens. Look at this nice little efficient process they have here. Real team effort of bottling this stuff. Everything here smells so good. I just want to stay here and smell things. What? Actual sugar?
So they put the liquid, the aloe pink liquid, and then they put a bag of sugar and then mix it.
Domino sugar. We're just gonna stay here all day and smell things. It's nice. Alright, Captain decided to take us off-road.
Was doing like donuts in the sand and off-roading with our rental car, which was scary. Me and Joe thought we were gonna lose our lives sitting in the back seat of that car.
Alright, back to the main road.
It was fun. We saw a cool lighthouse, we saw these underwater pools, we saw a lot of cool locations on the island and really got to see all of the island in one day with our rental car. So that was cool.
Zuko getting a little skincare treatment. Oh, just me and my cow, buddy. Wow, now we got this nice sunset as well. Little footy on the beach.
captain,
Yes.
how many days and nights will this sail be?
Don't do it this to us again.
660 miles, approximately.
Which?
It's like the hike from
Okay, well, we do the math.
Do the math.
No, I don't do math.
Well, we've been doing good. We've been doing at least 6 knots.
110 hours divided by 24, 5
Just under
days.
5.
And nights?
Yes.
Depends when you leave.
24 hours is days and nights.
So we might arrive on the 6th day.
So like 5 nights and 6 days, it's like a week.
Could be.
That's a lot.
Yes, it's a lot.
But we can do it.
I'm supremely confident.
We mostly have no
Have I
choice.
mentioned that?
Yeah.
We mostly have no choice.
Yeah.
I feel indifferent towards this upcoming sail. I'm not super nervous, I'm not super excited. I feel like it's gonna be like a 5-day flight and I'm just gonna like zone out for the whole thing.
Alrighty, back to the boat. Tomorrow we sail.
You excited?
I'm so excited!
Oh my god. So we are going all the way to Panama. Look how far it is. We need to do. That's a lot.
8 knots headed to Panama. Good work, everybody. High fives. Woo! So I'm very used to doing everything myself, obviously. I'm always by myself. I live in a van, travel around myself, do a lot of things by myself. And something that this trip has taught me a lot is that you're not always going to be in control. And sometimes you just need to back off and just let other people take control. Let other people do their thing and see what happens. And from doing that, it's revealed to me that I'm wrong a lot. We each were assigned a different task, and I was just, standing back watching Zuko do hers and how she set the jib. And she did things a little bit different than I would have done, and I was like, wow, I'm glad I wasn't in charge there because she did it better than me. So that was good to see. This is a very good learning experience for me.
We caught a massive wahoo on the first day of sailing, which was like 4 feet tall, maybe 5 feet tall, which was insane. That's huge!
Joe laying next to a fish almost her size. Yikes.
This is all the fish that came from our one wahoo. That's crazy. This is fish for days.
This is going to be one of my lighter days of sailing, unless things go haywire on my night shift tonight. But 2 shifts, each are only 3 hours, and we're kind of on our correct heading now to take us the whole way there. So unless winds drastically change somewhere, I'm not going to have to adjust things too much other than for wind speed, I suppose. Not bad. All right, well, my first shift was at sunset. My second is at sunrise here. 6 to 9. Beautiful, sun's coming up. Turned a little bit, so I just jibed. Took the sail from this side to that side. Changed course a little. Setting us up for our long-term heading for Panama. Kind of had to go around Colombia a little first, so. They're so fast. Woo! Hope, rise and shine, day 3 on the water, headed to Panama. I had the 9 to midnight shift last night, and it was pretty wild. Winds were getting up close to 35 knots at some points, and it was big waves too, like 10-foot swells coming up and down, maybe even more than that.
The wind kicked up to 30 plus knots, and the seas picked up to 10 feet for about 18 hours. And we had been keeping off the coast of Colombia and Venezuela to avoid pirates or any sort of anything, because those countries got issues, and so people look to any resources. A couple things. at night, look for boats, look for lights, look for anything coming at us, okay? If you see something coming at us at high speeds, you get me up. So we've got a couple dive knives and we've got that gaffing hook. And if they come close and they want to say something, we're gonna greet them like that. Okay, there's no reason for any boat to be coming towards us at night or during the day way out here. So if they are coming at us, it's not good. And we've heard about piracy and things happening, so we were trying to keep about 30 or 40 miles off the coast. But as that wind kicked up, we actually moved closer to the coast of Colombia to try to get out of some of that wind.
It was gusting up to about 35 knots. We knew those winds were going to be coming our way, so we double reefed, which is good till about, I think, only 30 knots. So it wasn't sustained at 35 knots, but it was gusting up there a lot.
But we were in it for 18 hours, and yeah, stuff was breaking. Our sail bag got ripped to shreds. We lost the zipper. It was nerve-wracking.
He didn't sleep too well through that event.
So I just finished my 3-hour shift. Oh my god, I look like trash. Honestly, this is what 3 days at sea do to you. I'm tired.
It's my shift. I have a sunrise shift, so that means I get to pick up all of the dead flying fish off of our boat.
Alrighty, morning, day 4. Hopefully this is our last full day. I just felt like crap. I think I ate too much, I laid around too much, I was uncomfortable, and hopefully I feel a little bit better, but almost there.
So I'm on my shift. It's midnight, and the autopilot just went off, and the boat started to go in a complete opposite direction.
And I was like, oh my god, what is happening? I was so scared, and it was going really fast, and the sail was flapping around because the wind was changing. But I quickly see that it was the autopilot, so I just turned around and fixed that, and Cody and Captain had the same problem after me.
All of a sudden the winds shifted like crazy. They shifted from basically coming at us from the starboard side all the way around to the port side. I was like, what's going on here? What kind of, geographic feature is changing the wind so much?
And so I'm, thinking for a moment, what I should do here. And I go back and sit at the helm to, get a better idea what the winds are doing. And I see we're headed in the opposite direction.
The boat did like a 180, and I was right here. It's pitch black, so you can't see anything. And the autopilot was still on, but it was just turning. Really threw me off. I was like, how in the world did this happen? So I righted us and got the autopilot back on. And then for like the next half hour, I was confused. I was like, how did I bump the autopilot off? That freaked me out. That was so bizarre. Anyways, back on track. Ooh.
And so we basically shut off all the electronics instruments and reset them, and then it seemed to work okay, except then the AIS wasn't working, which meant we couldn't see the freighters, we couldn't see the other ships, which is not such a big deal during the day, but this was at night. And that problem actually persists. We still don't know what's going on with our AIS, which allows us to see other vessels and allows other vessels to see us. So
Also, I gotta say, those washcloth baths I've been taking are catching up with me, because I am feeling less than stellar right now. I need a shower pronto. That's priority number 1, I think. I don't even think I'm gonna check into the country. I think I'm just gonna go shower and hope I don't get arrested.
So I just woke up. It's 9 a.m. I think, and I'm so excited because today is the last day of the big sail. I think we are going to arrive in a couple of hours, and I'm so relieved because I couldn't do one more day. Honestly, 5 days were enough. As you can see, I am exhausted. I am so tired. I feel like crap. I feel so bad, and I'm tired of the motion. Like, the boat is always moving and you can't rest. So I'm really, really happy to arrive. Woohoo! Panama!
Team's all up, getting ready to get in here to the harbor.